Agency. Welcome to the room. We are talking all things going live. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate the support. We're going to get started in just a moment. So let me know if you have any questions, friends, as you come on in. I'm going to make sure I'm answering questions as you guys get ready to go live and start your go live journey. So we're going to get started. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Let me do a sound check for you all. Yep, you can hear me. Don't come in saying you can't hear me because I heard myself. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I am Dr. Lisa. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok. That's a free program that helps you go live and help you monitor your status as a live host. So making sure you stay in compliance and supporting your journey. Um, and then on here on YouTube, I support you with going live with confidence and ease, as well as making sure we talk all things going live on both platforms. So let me know if you have any questions. I am in the YouTube Partners Program, so I can talk about that as well. You guys will see the shopping cart is turned on, so I'm a shop affiliate for YouTube, as well as have memberships, and I do super fans, super chats, super thanks, and gifting. So all those things are available to you on this live stream. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support and success as we are going into this year doing big things. So let me know if you have any questions about how to go live. We are going to get started in just a moment. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. We've had some glitchy things going on the TikTok setup side. So I'm wondering if this is going to be an interesting um, go live experience today. So we're probably gonna have some glitchy things that continue, but we're just gonna keep going. We work through the glitches, okay? I don't want you guys to think that you have to stop and you can't continue. We work through all the glitching. So let me know if there's any questions. In the meantime, I'm gonna get us going onto the TikTok side. Hello, everybody. If you are new to my live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and click thumbs up, as well as click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So hopefully you are all doing well. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you click that thumbs up to say that you like the live. That helps support the live stream and let TikTok know you are here. Hey friend, how you doing? How's everything going? Dear Barista, this is my moderator. Definitely connect with her. She is the moderator. She is the best moderator out here on the YouTube and the TikTok streets. So I appreciate you, friend. Those who are new, go ahead and give me a like. And if you haven't clicked the subscriber button, click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. My foot is falling asleep, you all. What in the world? um, so that's why I'm wiggling a little bit. He said, "Oh, stop." Oh, just stop. Whatever. You are great. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. How's everything going? I think my backstage is glitching. That's the platform that I can see you guys. I don't see anything. So it's acting up. Is it trying to come in? No, it's still saying something's wrong. So it's not showing anything. So, and then when I tried to try to share my live event to my story. Oh, my foot is really falling asleep on me. Um, when I tried to share it and add it to my story, it wouldn't add. So I think we're about to have a glitchy live stream. I'm gonna try it one more time. It's that time. See that? Join me live right now. Let me turn it down. So that's my little. I'm gonna add it to my story. See if it works. Let's go. Okay, now it's adding. So let's see. So hopefully, all right. So hopefully it works, you all. I don't know if you guys hear it. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining me. If you're new, give me a thumbs up so that everybody is able to say they like the live and YouTube knows that you like it. And then if you don't mind clicking the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. And if you are, my bad, I'm underground. Okay, sounds good. If you are looking to grow, let me put my foot up. My foot is bothering me. If you're looking to grow, let me know Happy to answer questions about your live stream. Let's see, let's do that. I'm a little distracted. My foot is acting up too. So every time I put it down, I'm getting a little achy pain. So we'll see how this goes, y'all. There's no way I can lay it without it tensing up. So we will see, we will see. I'm hoping it passes. Oh. So hopefully you all are having a good one. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to go live in just a few minutes. I like this stuff. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. This is a puncher. It's just a little puncher that I throw on. So appreciate that though. Hello everyone. How are you? I should find it and put it in my shop here. I'm joking, but that is the benefit of the shop affiliate, because I'm noticing there's a lot of different stores that they partner with, and you can add products pretty much from anywhere. So it's pretty cool. So thank you all for being here. We are about to go live. You guys are seeing me in real time. My leg is tensing up on me. I feel like I need to stand up and stretch, but I'm not gonna stop the live stream. So how are you guys doing? Put it in the chat if you guys are doing okay. We're about to go live. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause my camera. Okay, I'm back. I was like, you know what? I probably should just stand up now before I go live on TikTok. Let me just see if I can stretch my hamstring because it was bothering me. Okay, I feel better now. Oh, I feel so much better. My leg was, I sit down, it's just cramping up the whole time. I'm like, what in the world? So I feel better. All right, y'all. I'm ready to go live. So, all right, let's go. TikTok live, TikTok live. We are talking all things going live. I appreciate you all being here. We're talking about live streaming. I'm giving live stream tips. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. If you are a beginner, come in. We're going to talk about how to go live. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know where you're from. Feel free to come in. We're talking how to live stream. So you want to go live, you want beginner tips, come in. We're going to talk about how to go live. Butterfly, how are you, friend? Others coming in. If you're new, come on in. We're talking about how to go live. So feel free to come in, friends. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are new, come in. My taps aren't working again. Thank you so much. How you doing, Joel? Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you all coming by. Thank you so much. We're talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. If you are new, come in. We're going to talk how to go live. Let me know if you have any questions. Come on in. We're going to get to tapping. Let's see if we can get 100K taps in 10 minutes. We're going to get to liking the live. So let me know if you have any questions. Tanya, come on in. We're just coming on, getting started. Appreciate everybody coming through. I'm going to see the likes on my screen. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. Appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you so much for being here. This is my 10 o'clock live where we talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. If you are new, come on in. If you are trying to learn how to go live, feel free to say, hi, I want to go live. Are you nervous, afraid, shy, scared? Come in. How you doing, Andrea? Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to like the live. We're going to see if we can get the likes up. My screen ideally is not working right now. I don't see any likes on the screen, but we're going to go with it, you all. So come in, let me know if you have questions. Feel free to like the live, comment, and subscribe. We'll get I said comment and subscribe. That's the YouTube language. So welcome everybody. Come on in. We're talking about TikTok live. Let's see. It is not showing any of my likes. I'm not liking that. Let's see. None of my liking is working. Hello, friends. Come on in. So I'm seeing some likes that I did, but no others are registering. All right, I'm going to share out this live. Let's see if we can get some likes going. I'm always cognizant that if it's not going to work early, we got to get it going. Okay. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Thank you so much. Hey, how you doing, friend? Me so blessed. How are you, friend? Come on in. Appreciate you coming in. If you don't mind liking the live and sharing it out, we will get things going. Hopefully you can come in and support. Let's see. None of my likes are coming on the screen. So we're talking about how to go live. It is not working. I'm in not seeing any likes on the screen. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all coming through. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's see. I think it's popping in now. And again, this is another example. I told you, hello, how you doing, Mark? Good morning, good morning. I shared earlier that I think it was going to be a little glitchy today because I noticed some glitches on the agency side. And I'm always tuned in to kind of seeing like what's working, what's not working. And so it definitely does have some glitching that's going on. So, but welcome everyone. Come in. Let me know if you have questions. We're going to talk about live streaming. I'm going to give live streaming tips. I don't want you guys to be nervous, afraid. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. If you have questions, put them in the chat. I always want to answer my new friend's question. Grace Brown, Mark, thank you so much for being here. Paris, is that how you pronounce it? Let me know if that's correct, friend. Pamela, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Hopefully you all are doing well as you guys are coming in. We'll see how this goes. We usually like to tap where you see the heart showing up here. Yes, it's Paris. Okay, awesome, Pamela. You said I just finished my live a few minutes ago. I normally have 1,000+ viewers, but only had 2 this morning. That's what I'm saying. I'm noticing the glitching already. They typically tell you, and I'm not gonna do it because I think it's just system wide, it's acting goofy. They typically tell you if you see stuff that is not, it's like a slow start, a slow climb, then you might consider restarting the live. So I might, I'm not gonna restart it, but that's just like a school of thought. Hey Teresa, how are you, friend? Um, my day was great, friend. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's just a quick little insider tip. Like restarting a live is not a bad thing. Restart it if it's not operating correctly. And so this live is probably, I don't see the hearts popping up. I'm clearly tapping the screen on my other device and it's not coming through. So it's definitely glitchy today. Team Noise, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Let me know, Jay, how are you? I think I saw you coming in. I restarted my live, and the second was not bad. I think there is a problem. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel like I said. I think it's So I'm a creator network agency, so I have a system called Backstage, and I can see if there's issues. And our list serve already kind of clued me in this morning that there was an issue because people were chattering about it. And then when I go to my system, there is an issue. So good thing I saw other people chattering about it because then I would have been like, oh, is it me? But no, it's system wide. So there's clearly something going on with how things are working. So it is all good. We stay with it. We keep going the course. We don't stop. We just keep going. Okay. Big Cheetah, how are you, friend? Hey, thank you for grabbing that daily. Heart me. How are you? I left you a message. I returned your message. So hopefully you had a chance to check to see what was going on with your account. Paris, thank you for the follow. Do you go live, friend? Let us know if you go live. Want to make sure I'm answering questions for you. Confidence and communication guide, helping you show up more fully and get paid. I love it, friend. Well, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Yes, still glitching. Yes, I do go live. Okay, awesome. How long have you been going live? And Pamela, how long have you been going live? AIM 2000, welcome to the room, friend. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, we got a little slow start. I'm not seeing any of my likes happen. I usually, here's something I tell people when you go live since November 2025. Nice, nice. Thank you. Welcome. I usually tell people because because it's glitching, we're probably gonna have like a little slow start here. And I usually say you want to try to get the likes above 10K in 10 minutes. Okay, so try to do that next time you go live and see if that helps. I don't know if that's something either one of you, since you both, Pamela and Paris, since you both go live, are you trying to practice that? Is that something you do? But that's a recommendation that I would give you because it does help to activate the room and make that part of your strategy to get engagement from your viewers. All right. My likes, I don't know if y'all liking my live. I don't know if y'all doing it, but if you do, and tap the screen for me. But I will say I'm not seeing the number increase, and I'm liking my own live, and it's not working. So there's clearly something else going on. Thank you so much. I see some likes coming through. I appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much for the support. Um, Dana, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, I'm not seeing it on my end. So I appreciate any support to get those likes up. We want to see it go up and see if we can energize the room. We're obviously almost a minute away from 10 minutes. It's 9 minutes on, so we're gonna keep going. We'll see what happens. Hey, how you doing, Dana? How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Everybody coming in, we're gonna talk about live streaming. Let me know if you guys have questions, especially my people who've been going live. This is, as you guys know, it's a process. It's not something you have at perfection. I tell people that all the time. If you think all of a sudden your room's gonna be bustling with people and things are going to be moving swiftly and the chat's going to be chatting, not necessarily in the beginning. And so you have to just start and just stick to it. Those who see success are those who are dedicated and patient with the process. All right. And so that's what you want. You want that dedication, you want that patience as well. So if you can exercise that and keep going, you'll see how you'll improve and how the algorithm TikTok Live will respond. All right. And your viewers will respond. So just stay with it. I usually start there because I have a lot of people who will come in and say, I'm nervous, I'm afraid, I'm shy, I can't do it. And at the end of the day, those are the things that over time you get better at. You get better at it, you become a little bit more confident, you become at ease with it as you practice, as you kind of understand the platform itself and connect with your viewers, and then you'll see some success. All right. Let me know if there's questions, especially my new friends joining me. Welcome to the room. If you're new to the room, Team Noise, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. We don't have all the traffic coming through, but we will get some more people to come through shortly. Like I said, it's definitely there's definitely a lag going on. So I'm tempted to restart it, but I think I'm gonna just stay the course because sometimes when you and I have meetings too, so I gotta really be mindful of my time today. So I don't have a lot of availability to um, play TikTok's game. TikTok's game this morning. So we just gonna have to kind of stay the course and stay with it. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Appreciate the support. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate all the support as you guys are coming through. And so let me know if you have any questions as well as you guys are here. And typically, I think, depending on who comes into the room, I am supposed to talk about TikTok Shop. I think someone's asked that a couple times. So my new friends who are looking to get it, I'll talk about that. Um, and so we'll talk about TikTok Shop if you want some support with that and need to get it. And then we'll also talk about, some of the other features. One of the posts I did the other day is how to practice your live in a private mode. Okay, so it's not even practice mode. It's actually where you only are able to see, only specific people are able to see your live. So I've been encouraging that. Okay. Question: will agencies reach out to you unsolicited? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. I don't do it. Um, so yeah, so people do scout. They're scouting people. So they'll reach out to you unsolicited because they saw you live and they're scouting you and they'll inbox you. So yeah, they'll do that. Why? Have you've been reached out to? You try to make sure it's not a scam. Um, if you if you're curious about it, if it's something where you're trying to see is it legit or not, you can. Hey, Robin, yes, you can ask them in response. Let me know a few of your creators that go live, so I can visit their live streams. And then just like you just asked me that question, you can ask them like, hey, do you know this agency? They reach out to me, and that way you can at least get some do some research, get a little bit of understanding of that agency. Not all agencies, I mean, all agencies, the goal is for you to recruit. So you got to figure out how you're going to recruit. But you do need to recruit as an agency. So I don't do the cold calls. I don't do the scouting in that way. I have people come here, and we'll communicate in the inbox. I have a couple of videos that have my agency linked to it. So again, people can see the video and apply, but I don't do it. Thank you. I thought it was a scam. Yeah. So, do your research though. Okay, TikTok just gave me the flash goal. It is heart me's. It's 3 heart me's. So I just got the flash goal. This is a TikTok flash goal. Nika Grace, how you doing, friend? TikTok is thank you, friend. TikTok is TikToking this morning, so it's definitely sluggish this morning. It's not reading my taps. It's yeah, it's been a little um extra. Thank you, Unwritten Unstoppable. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you, Robin. We did it. 3 is nice. I know. I'm not complaining about the 3 heartbeats. You say, I know you ain't complaining. No, I'm not complaining. But no, it clearly is it was acting up. It was definitely a lag. So we're after 10 minutes. And TikTok is like, nope, I'm not gonna give you 10 minutes before. So my taps are like barely there. It's 14 minutes in. And so TikTok is definitely being bratty this morning. So we all good though. Thank you, Unwritten. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the hand heart. So yeah, my friend asked, will agencies solicit? They do solicit. I've learned so much from from your lives. Thank you so much, Robin. How's it going? Did you do your second one last night? Let me know. Good morning, Trisha T. How are you, friend? How's everything going? Yeah, so yeah, the taps are acting goofy. It's not allowing those to come through well. So if you guys are liking the live, I appreciate it. Because it's definitely moving slowly. It's definitely moving slowly this morning. And then my screen is not really registering any of my taps. I'm good, thanks. How are you feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather. I feel like I'm having a lag in my breathing. But I'm doing better. We'll see how this goes. Yes, my third. Each time is easier. Congratulations, friend. That's what it's all about. It does get easier. I tell people over time, it gets a lot easier. It gets a lot easier, friend. Thank you for that daily heart, me, Trisha T. So you just gotta stick with it. Yeah, that's the main thing. What was I saying to the group yesterday? The difference between me and them is that I started and never stopped. Anybody can do this, and you'll get better. It does. It does. Yeah, you'll get better. Thank you for the populars. I think the thing about it is you always got to assess what you're doing. So here's what happened this morning, and I hope she comes in. But one of the creators, she had this message. She had her shirt said drinking coffee something, and the TikTok put a label on her screen. I kid you not, it was like a warning label. Consuming, oh gosh, I did a screenshot of it. Consuming substances that's this creator is recommending is um, use your discretion. It was like a discretionary warning message. I was like, well, I've never seen a warning message. It popped up on her screen, and I said, it must be your shirt. I said, that's the only reason why I would say that. Thank you, Unwritten. I appreciate your friend. And so, content disclosure is key. Audience control is important. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for the money gun. So I'm really thinking that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Brad. Thank you. It didn't. Is that the title gift? Or I think it tried to give you that, but it didn't show it, huh? Okay, it's 5. Okay, gotcha. Um, yes, thank you. I'm stuck financially. I have a digital. Jessica, I have a digital project selling. I'm nervous and afraid to go live. Hey, Jessica. Thank you so much. Oh, your SOB as well. Welcome, welcome to the room. Faceless marketing, real estate. Yeah, yeah. Eunice, how are you? Come on in, friend. Hey, Gloria, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Jessica, okay. Hey, Luna, how are you? Um, Here's what I'm gonna tell you. It's so many to get titles now. Say that again. So many to get titles. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So many gifts to get titles in that gift guide. Yeah, it's interesting. And at one point they didn't have the numbers updated. Hello, Martina. How are you, friend? Somebody got filtered. TikTok put a filtered message in the chat, so rewrite it. 5 money guns. Was that you, Nico, who got filtered? Thank you for that daily heart. Me, Luna, thank you for the populars. Um, Here's Jessica. Back to you. The digital marketing. Jessica, put a message in the chat so I know you're still here, friend. Digital marketing. Anything you want to market and sell, you have to be intentional about who you're talking to, and you got to talk about your product. Yes, I'm here. Okay. So you got to talk about your product. So whether you do it faceless or whether you do it face forward, you got to talk about what you're promoting. People got to see your solution. So I would encourage you to think, what does it look like to identify who's your target audience, who's your ideal customer, and then ultimately, what are the pain points of that customer? Like, what are they struggling with? What is that thing that they've always said is holding them back? Or they can't do something because they don't have this. I would tell you absolutely. You're going to talk to your customer, make sure that they are um, seeing your product as their solution. So that's what you need to do. Now, how you do that faceless or face forward? I'm a proponent of face forward because people need to know, like, and trust you, and it takes people anywhere between 7 to 12 times before they'll get your solution, before you've built up enough trust. So you got to keep going, whether it's faceless or face forward. Hey, how you doing, entrepreneur? Roots to reach. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here as well. Is TikTok glitching again? It is glitching. It is absolutely glitching. It's actually glitching from the agency side. You guys are not showing up in my feed right now. And so other agencies on my listserv, they were talking about it. So that's why I knew it was a universal problem. So yeah, there's some glitching going on. Um, I'm now a TikTok affiliate program and can have TikTok shop items. So I'm so lost on how to manage it. Okay. I'll talk about it a little bit. Thank you so much. Let's see, Dana, thank you so much. Hey, Jean, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Jennifer, you said I have a headache. Was it glitching on you, friend? Good morning. I have chosen supplements that I use daily in my weight loss journey. Okay, perfect, perfect. You want to avoid the word weight loss with TikTok Shop. Just for the record, yeah, you gotta avoid it. You gotta say, it's helping with bloat reduction and whatever the bottle says. But when you use weight and stuff, you just gotta be careful about how you word it. Okay, so you'll get a violation for that with supplements. Supplements are a bit tricky. You said you've been sick, Jean. Hopefully you're feeling better, friend. Yeah, I've been a little under the weather too. Thank you all for being here. Goodness, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely do your research on the products that you have and see how other people are promoting them, and then go to lives with those products as well and see how they're talking about them. But yeah, when it comes to supplements, because I do supplements too, or I used to do supplements more when I was going live. It's a challenge. Hey, with a little leprechaun. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. You lucky leprechaun. Thank you for that. Thank you all who are coming into the room. I see you. I'm just, hey, you say hi, just in room. Thank you so much. Host, maybe. I appreciate your prayer. Do you just keep going live doing the glitch? I, you know what? Yes, I do. However, one of the practices is that you can start and you can start it over if you choose to. You can restart the live. I think because the glitch has been persistent, I was like, you know what? I have meetings later this afternoon. Let me just go ahead and do my 90 minutes. I'm going to keep going live. I'm just going to go through the glitch. And so for that reason, I wasn't, trying to stop. But you can start over. If you see it, and I said it earlier in my life, I said, ooh, this glitch. My likes, I'm not even at 10K likes yet. And I've been liking away on this other one. Let me see. Let me stop it. This has done 2.7K likes that just went across the top. Now, I don't think, let me put high in here. I don't think that is true on this end. Did it calculate those likes? Let's see if it calculated them. Okay. According here, it says 4.3 likes. So maybe it calculated some of them, but it should have been more. I haven't even gotten to 10K, so that's interesting. It just hit 10K. So it's definitely sluggish. So you can definitely start over. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate you. Let's get the taps up. Yeah, let's definitely get the taps up. Thank you so much for the gift, Nika Grace. So yeah, starting over is not a bad thing if you have the time and you want to deal with it. Hopefully everybody feels better. Jean, hopefully you feel better. And Jennifer, definitely take care of yourself, everybody. Let's see. Let me catch up on some comments. I see you all. Wellness journey instead. I did get a warning already. It took a class to get removed. Okay. Okay. I told you that TikTok shop is a thing, y'all. So don't go in and thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm making all this money, everything's gonna be great. No, it's gonna teach you. Teach you what you can and cannot say. Hey, I'm Allie and I show you how to make money. Oh, from TikTok, easy peasy. Thank you, Allison. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I have not even been live this week. Okay. Oh, asleep and alive. Okay, get some rest, friend. I wasn't pushing people into my friend's shop live. What does that mean, Nika? Hold on one second. She had 109. Usually has like 400. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're saying she wasn't getting the views. Views, not people in the room. Yeah. Yeah. Views, not people in the room. Gotcha. Been on medication, Jean. Okay, Jean. Hopefully you feel better, friend. Yeah, get some rest. Hey, Miss Vicky. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're all seeing a little bit of a lag. And like I said, on the agency side, I don't see you guys. You guys are not showing up in my feed at all. So nobody's showing up. So I don't see anybody. And that's what they were saying. It was saying it was glitching over there too. I just updated TikTok last night. Yeah, definitely update your app. Make sure you have all that updated. It's a good place for me. You will be happy to have get a new place too. Thank you, Erica. I don't know what you're talking about, but I appreciate you, friend. You don't have a bio, so let's make sure we stay on topic. Hopefully you're talking about going live, friend. So let me know if you guys have questions about the go live process. Let's start talking about that. Do I need to talk about TikTok shop for you, Robin? Let me know if I need to kind of go over that a little bit. I'm happy to talk about it. We gon' get through the glitchiness of today. Okay. Everyone's getting sick. Yes, we're gonna get through the glitchiness of today. This is probably gonna be a quick, maybe hour, 90-minute live. We'll see how this goes. If I can go at least 90 minutes, that's my objective. I've been live for 25 minutes as of right now. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm still interested in joining your agency. Hey, Phoenix, have you started going live yet? How's it going for you? I think you were like, oh, I'm gonna get to it. Hi, friend. Let me know how's the live journey going for you. Have you started yet? You said great, great. I'm still interested as well. All right, Jean. Jean, like I said, here's the deal. Let me say this. Let me be very clear because I've been saying it for like the last couple of weeks. TikTok literally changed the game, which is probably why the backstage system is glitching. They just changed the game for agencies, literally, as of Sunday. Okay, on March 1st, it changed. So if you are in an agency, if you are joining an agency, you are going to have requirements to go live. All right? I'm just being clear. You're going to have requirements because the way compliance is, you can't have people on your roster that are not going live. It's just the way it is. And you got to be willing to put in the time, the effort, and grow, and be patient with yourself. Be patient with the algorithm. Be patient with your viewers. Be patient with everybody. There's a level of patience that I'm going to ask you to exercise, because it does take time for you to build up your community, build things, get things going. So patience is the key, and dedication and consistency. All right. I go on with my wife-in-law, an international girl. Okay, not all that's international girl. I didn't know that. Nice, nice, awesome. And so, put your schedule in. Let us know what your schedule is. I have to be a little more less and less to make you feel. Thank you so much, friend. I don't know if that means everybody comes to my room. Okay, nobody comes to my room. Okay, nobody comes. I'll put everybody. See how I manifest that for you? Everybody comes to your room. Okay. We manifested. We using everybody. All right, that's what we're using. I meant to say that. All right. So, good morning, everyone. How you doing? 9 p.m. Eastern. Patience, really. Yes. Nobody. So with that, what are the requirements? What are the requirements? Thank you so much. What are the requirements? So, so for my people who are asking that are already going live pretty much almost daily, I'm going to ask you to continue doing what you're doing. All right. My two people who asked that, y'all continue doing what y'all doing. So there's that's what y'all going to do. All right. Everybody else who hasn't started and is trying to figure this out, I want you to go live at least the minimum. You said, okay, good. Okay. Um, You said she does at 8 and overlaps when I start my live at 9. Okay, perfect. Hey Lisa, how you doing, friend? Everybody else, no, seriously. What I said, I announced this in Sunday's meeting. We had to talk about it. And so Sunday's meeting, we talked about making sure that you go live. I said for the majority, because I realize people are still trying to build, and I want you to have more days. And as you build, you'll grow more time as well. Um, so at the end of the day, I want you to go live at least 4 days for an hour, at least an hour. That's what I'm saying to people in the agency. TikTok is pretty much saying if you did 3 days for 90 minutes. 90 minutes is hard for a new person. And I realized that because I mean, 90 minutes, you're like, oh gosh, 90 minutes. Now, 90 minutes for me is like, oh, I'm already at 90 minutes and I can go another hour maybe or so. So just know that that's part of it. 3 days is not enough time to go live each week. Let me say that also. You said I go 90 days, 7 days a week. I know that's right. That's what I said. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't ask you that what's the requirements? Like what? 90 minutes I can do easily. But I'm trying for 90 minutes, 5 days a week. That's good. That's good. So, and that's probably where you need to be at, to be honest with you. Or you need to be like Miss Vicky, who has 97 days a week. That's really where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? 92 hours, 8 days a week. Look at you, Fran. So that's where you really need to be at, when you want to now show presence. First of all, you want visibility. You want to show that you're committed. You're going to show your audience you're showing up. You know, all that is factoring in. So I would hate to have a low ball requirement that really ain't going to get you what you need. So that's why I said 4 days for at least an hour. But again, you need to be 5 days, you need to be 6 days, 7 days, and you need to be going 90 minutes to 2 hours. I'm just being honest with you all. If you really want to see that visibility, if you really want to see the algorithm responding to you and pushing people into your room that's interested in your message. All right. When you are not consistent and you're popping up all over the place doing different things and saying different things, and you don't have any true focus for your live stream, that's not going to help your algorithm in the long run. You'll get some random people to come through, but you're building a community, and that takes a different strategy, and it takes you showing up. So you said, whoo, went for an hour and a half, 30 minutes. Did you? Look at you. He's like, I'm doing the dog. I'm working my way to 3 days a week. There you go. I love it. I love it. So I do that most days. There we go, Color and Jim. I love you, friend. I appreciate you being here. You're doing great. So just keep it up, you all. So when I say this to you guys, I don't want to make it seem like it's impossible. Okay, I don't want to discourage you. I don't want my new friends in the room. I want you guys to feel like you can do it, but it does take time. And that's why I said, if you're joining agencies in this new day for TikTok, you probably need to be prepared for the commitment side of it. All right. Long gone are the days where TikTok agencies are going to say they don't have requirements. I'm going to tell you that now because they just changed the compliance process. So if you have an agency that's still saying, "Oh, I don't have requirements," then I will say they're going to have some requirements. Right? That's smoke and mirrors. So just so that you know, that's smoke and mirrors because yeah, they have to. They're going to have to make sure they stay in compliance. Changing my time the other day, and my community was upset. Didn't even know they were paying attention. Yes, ma'am. Yes, people are starting to watch you. That's good. 2 hours TikTok will push my live to keep me on. I know. I'm like, bye. Yeah, they did that to me the other day too. I was like, okay, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go. I work a full time and part time job away from TikTok, so not sure how I could get all that in my schedule. Yeah, so that's the thing people are going to think about, so have to think about. And if you want the agency support and want that type of guidance and help and training and protection, you're going to need to show commitment. Yeah, you're going to need to show commitment. Yes, building. So excited. I love that. I love that for you, Nika. Nika, you need to schedule a one-on-one. Miss Vicky, you need to schedule a one-on-one too. Just so y'all know. Just thought I'd put that out there to both of y'all. Just thought I would say that out loud to both of y'all. So, but yes, so keep that in mind. When you do this, it is showing up. You are showing up. You are you are presenting as a live host. You are a live host. All right, that's what we're doing. So we are building and growing to be a live host. And so my nervous people, my afraid people, I would just say stick to it. You know, you can do it. I got through my teaching, my hour and 15, and haven't pushed myself to recycle back to beginning yet. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's what you were talking about the other day. Okay. So then if you wanted to throw in a recycle piece, yeah, you can easily go to 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how you did it. I like that. Okay. We're meeting today. So that's good. We'll talk through that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I changed the vibe of my room. I need a one-on-one for sure. Okay. Okay. You know how to get to it, Miss Vicky? You're gonna go to the school platform. So you joined the school, didn't you? Did you join the school? I think you did. Um, Go to the school platform and just click the classroom section and book a one-on-one. That's what you're gonna do. Yes, saw your message. I met with the doctor Tuesday. Okay, Thursday before my foot. Not sure if that days. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so let's see if we can get in before next week. Or by Tuesday of next week will be like my last appointment for like 2 weeks. And then once I come back, I can meet. But I want you to, maybe meet before then so you can try to implement some things we discussed. So see what works on the calendar. I think I have Saturdays as well available. So see what works on the calendar. Hello, everybody coming in. Empress, thank you so much. Others, Val, I see you as well. Thank you so much. Everybody joining. Natty, Nat, thank you so much for being here. Black Lotus, did I see you come in as well? Black Lotus, thank you so much. Sending your heart me. Y'all, Black Lotus was teaching yesterday. Black Lotus was on the voice on her live yesterday teaching music lessons. She was good, y'all. She was talking through the different keys and stuff. So I'm just saying, she teaches, okay? I would love some advice on TikTok shop, please. Okay, so what do you need advice with? Do you need advice with when you added products? It sounds like you're doing lives. You talked about the health products. You got to be careful with the language. Yeah, she's very talented. So let me know if you have a specific question. Robin, let me know if you have a specific question to get yourself started on TikTok Shop. Um, so, what are you doing? Hey, Shar, how are you as well, friend? Welcome to the live. Everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody joining. Like I said, we've been dealing with a little bit of a more of a glitch today. So taps are low. TikTok is acting a little weird when it comes to views and stuff. And I think everybody is seeing this kind of slow, sluggish live stream today. My backstage system for the agency is down. So I don't have visibility there. So there's clearly some stuff going on. So I don't want you guys to be discouraged with how things look today, because we can say it's a universal problem on TikTok for the most part. So you said, oh no. Some Nettie Net, you are probably gonna have a great live because your lives are always great. So, or did you go live already? You did your morning? Let me know. Hey Daniel. Sure, you said if I go live for 30 straight, 30 days straight, but on Sundays only post content, will that help? Thank you so much. Look at you, Daniel, level 7. Uh Hey, Black Lotus. No. No. You gotta post the content. So you say you're posting content. So you're gonna say in 30 days, if I hear you correctly, let's just say there's 5 Sundays, 4 Sundays in a month. 4 pieces of content, but you went live every day for how long you going live? I'm gonna say no, but how long you going live? You gotta post the content. So you're saying in the month of March you're gonna have 4 posts in total that you're gonna do. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, you said, so what did I read? Did I read that wrong? What did I read? What was Sunday? You post content daily. So what did I mean? What did you say? If I go live for 30 days straight, but on Sundays only post content, will that help? What did you mean by Sundays post only content? No, I meant how many times I go live daily. Sure, am I misreading your comment? I'm misreading my comment. Can I do a post about my friendly battle with L and see if my community comes to it? Sure, you should. So live Monday through Saturday, and you don't go live on Sunday. Is that what you're saying? So you go live every day but Sundays. Is that what you're saying? Would that work if you went live every day but Sundays? People do that. Yeah. I mean, that's not daily, but yeah. You people do that. Post daily, yes, and go live every day but Sunday. I think that's what I'm hearing you now say. Um, yeah, you can do that. I'm not saying you couldn't. I know people do it. How long would you go live? Well, how long are you going live? How long are you going live? How many hours, minutes are you going live? What was the question about TikTok Shop? 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours per session. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you should see some traction. Let me say that differently. It's about, yes. So that is the consistency part. Now the question is, what are you saying? What are you doing? What are you doing in that live stream? So that's the other piece, which is the main piece. But your schedule definitely matters. Um, I didn't get an answer to that. Robin, you didn't give me an answer. Miss Vicky, do you have a question about TikTok Shop? Let me know. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you, Moonflower. Digital marketing, trying to stick to that. Okay. And it's going to be about who you're talking to. Okay. So you need to really focus on who you're messaging. You're messaging for your target audience. You got to be that has to be at the forefront. I think you said, I thought I sent it. Let me see if I see a comment about it. I don't see the question. I see I would love advice on TikTok Shop, please. That's all I see. So you must have gotten filtered. Do TikTok Shop for affiliates. I want to do TikTok Shop for sellers as well. Oh, I don't know seller. I don't know the seller side. You know who knows the seller side is Flourish. If you want to connect with Flourish, she would know the seller side and could probably give you some specific advice on it. But I was never a seller, so I really don't try to talk too much about it because I've heard enough about it that I know it's definitely a little bit detailed and convoluted at times, but I don't know all the specifics. Yeah. Robin, um, see if you could put something in. You said, have not gone live with TikTok Shop items yet. Need to pin items and no more. Gotcha. So it's from the live side. Gotcha. All right. So when you go TikTok Shop live, and let's see, I'll show you actually on the other page so you can see it. Also, can I register for the event to Orlando if I'm not staying at the hotel? Um, yeah, sure. I think there's people traveling and doing all types of stuff. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to stay at the hotel. I know a lot of what we're doing is based in the hotel. That is true. So it would be definitely convenient, but it's totally up to you, friend. Yeah, because I know you're local as well. So thank you so much, friend. Let's see. So we're gonna go shop. Let me go here. So there's a couple ways to do it. So if you are, this is for TikTok shop. Really quickly to pin products. Yeah, I'm local too. I'm staying at the hotel, but I am local. So let's see. Um, let's see. If you let me flip my camera. So you're gonna go to the business area and you're gonna click for me TikTok shop. Screen pops up. This is before you even go live. You can set up your shopping cart. So if you are live, you will see the shopping cart. When you click the shopping cart, you get the same page where it says down here, add products. All right. There's a feature before you even go live where you can set, um, it's called a live set, where you're setting products that you want. Maybe there's a theme, there's some commonality in products that you want to showcase for that live. Say you want to do all tech products. Say you want to look at all your products that are like free deals, flash sales. You can do a product set and just pick those products and curate them and have that product list that you pull here as well. So there's a couple things you can do even well before you go live. That will be under your toolkit. Your toolkit has that product set. And Robin, let me say this before I go too far down into TikTok Shop. There are training videos under the shop, TikTok Shop Academy, that you should look at. Okay, because I don't want to tell you something and then now they changed it and it's another rule or whatever. But those training videos are there for beginners. So you should have them pop up in your, like if you scroll down when you first click TikTok Shop, if you scroll down, they'll have like a little section for you for different videos and campaigns and things they want you to do. So do those training videos. So like that's my disclaimer to everything I'm saying. Okay, you say yeah, me too. So you said love this, definitely follow me. Oh, you're welcome, friend. This is how you have the showcase products pinned. Yes, this is how you have the showcase products pinned. So at this point, these are your choose your live products. So you're gonna click here. And then let me go back a screen. And you can see where TikTok gave you some recommendations. These are products that are recommended for you. You could actually pin these products if you wanted to. But always go here. And then TikTok gives you a choice between products that are in your showcase. These are the products that you have in your showcase. And then if you wanted to look at the recommendations, you can go here as well. And TikTok will add those products. The other thing I just told you about, the product sets. See those? I got some product sets already created. So that's, you can add products to like a grouping, the set, well in advance. So you can do that in advance, okay? So, and if I wanted to, I could just pick that product set. And then TikTok gives you recommendations based on these criterias. Traffic drivers, hot sellers, and trendsetters that are within your shopping cart, okay? So if I hit traffic drivers, you always want a variety of products that are going to be part of driving traffic to your page. Why pin products that are not in your showcase? So you can pin products that are not in your showcase. You can add them to the shopping cart. Anything you show, you gotta have. I'm sorry, anything you pin on the screen, you gotta have. You should have it. You should be showing it. Anything that's in that showcase doesn't have to be pinned. Everything in the showcase, the shopping cart does not have to be pinned. So I could have 150 products in there, but I'm only going to show you about 10. People can go through there and see, like if you're searching for something in shop, and if you go to the live screen, let me show you this, and I'm going to show you how the viewers can shop, because the viewers can shop multiple ways. So they can go to the shopping area. You guys know on your home screen, you click shop. They actually can shop based on lives. And so if they see a product, that product is live because it's in your shopping cart. they can come to your live and then they can click your shopping cart and buy that product. So that's just another way people shop. So they have multiple ways people can see your product. So your product will become visible to people who are searching for that, which is how they have these categories, the traffic by hot sellers and trendsetters. So if you're picking a product that's a traffic driver or trendsetter, it will literally drive traffic to your room. Okay. So you'll see that. Now, if you pin it, that's even better. Now, if you don't have it, you can't pin it. But you might even pin it because you have it. Not that you bought it from TikTok Shop, but you might have bought it somewhere else and you can still pin it. So just keep that in mind. Let me know if that made sense for anybody. Hey, Kay, how are you, friend? Um, uh, so let me finish the shop conversation first, and then I'll talk about other panels and stuff. So, okay, so here you have products. So you can pick a couple products. I'll pick. Let me see, what do I have over here? The turntable. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm just gonna show you that you can pin them. So I'm not gonna show these products. I'll just show you what they look like. So I'll put a we'll pin that one. Hold on one second. We'll pin vibration plate. We'll pin the common. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to hot sellers. So all I'm doing is going over to the next tab and seeing what products are in there. Okay, and then I'm going to the last one, trendsetters. Now I'm doing it this way. You don't have to go across these three categories. You don't have to. I just think that's a good way to kind of look at it as you're thinking about products, okay? So, did it pin all my products? It did not pin them. Let me go back so I can make sure I got them. And, okay, I think it has them. Okay, so these are the products. So they're here. It's making me add them. I think this is glitching too. Oh, let me try it again. I'm just going to do it the regular way. I'm just going to go down the list. I click done. It's not working. It keeps looping me back. I think this might be down also. No, it keeps looping me back. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. I'll just pin what's here. So when you add your products, you'll see I have 3 down here. I'm going to hit done. So you're supposed to hit done. There's 3 products. They said 3 more to boost. Let me see. Boost conversion. Let me see. They're giving you a little cue. So I'll do that. So I added another one. Just want to make sure I show it to you that way. But I think it is glitching, you all. Okay. Okay, so I have a total of 6 products in here. I'm gonna hit done. It's not working. So it's glitching. It's definitely glitching. Thank you so much, Shar. Yeah, it's definitely glitching because what the screen is should take me to, it shouldn't take me back to start all over again. It should take me to the products themselves, and that's where you see the option to pin them. So it's clearly glitching. Let me see if it glitches here on this side. Is it gonna let me add products? I'll add my light. Okay, it worked here. Just let me add it. So let me come back out. Let me remove, I'll remove them. Let me show. Let me go live on this account so you guys can see it. So you can see it in real time. So let's go back here. So I'm going to go live so you guys can see what I see. All right. And then, so when you When you're going live this way, you'll see the little shopping cart. All I did was press that shopping cart a second ago. See, I told you the same screen pops up. Add products. I'm just gonna add these first three just so that you guys can see. You got 3 products there. I'm gonna hit done. So this is the screen you should see. So you should be able to set that up before you go live. So keep in mind, you should be able to do this before you go live. It shouldn't make you have to go live to do it. So just keep that in mind, that that's a glitch that's happening or something's going on with the setup screen. So here is where you pin the products. And as you're talking about the products, you have to make sure, I'm going to show the gum because I have that right here next to me. And so let me go back. So it's pinned. So if I come out of here, you see it on my screen. This is the way I see it as the live host. You guys see it with any of the sales, any of the special deals about this product. You'll see all that on the product. So when you're pinning products, you actually should look in your showcase first before you go live and just see if there's any special promotions for that product, any special free shipping, flash sales, significant discounts. I also, with TikTok Shop, I also make sure that I have like a second device. So like when I do shop, I do it maybe from my tablet as the main screen, and then my excuse me, and then my main phone is the way I see it as a viewer. So I have 2 different screens I'm looking at. My main screen I'm doing my live on, and then I'll have a viewer screen too, just as another way to see what my viewers see. And that way I can talk to them about, you know, the products and stuff, and I can say, oh, the sales here. Because as you can tell, you guys don't see any of the promotional stuff. Okay, or I don't see it. So you got to see it the way your viewers will see it. All right. I tell people all the time, pay attention to that red push pin. If the push pin is there, that means you have it pinned. So for example, if I just exit out of here, it went away, but that push pin is still there. So all the people coming in my room, they still see that product pinned to their screen. I don't, because I exit out of it. Thank you so much. I exit out of it, but that it is actually pinned on the screen. And when it's pinned, you're supposed to be showing it. Okay, so I can unpin it, and it's officially unpinned because I wasn't showing any product just then, to be honest with you. So it was probably in my best interest. When you have a product and you're showing a product, if it's pinned, or if you're just if you're showing a product, you should be. If you have a product pin on the screen, you should be showing the product. So when I was doing that live, I should have showed y'all my neural gum. I should have been talking about it, you know. So that's what you want to do. You want to always talk about the product, have it in your hand if it's pinned on the screen. So that's probably the best tip I could tell you about TikTok Shop. Just make sure what you're showing, what you have on the screen, is in fact what you're showing. All right, what you pinned. Any questions? Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Let me know, Robin, did you catch all that? That helps a bunch. I did not. I do my grouping last night and have that ready. Okay, there you go. So that's it. Yeah, you should be able to set up your screen before you go live. The other feature is, Charmaine, give me 1 second. The other feature, yes, I took notes. Okay, the other feature is on your desktop is called Live Manager. So you can log into Live Manager from your desktop. I would tell you to go to your TikTok account on your computer. Log into your TikTok account there. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Good morning. Log into your account there, and then go to your More section, and then you're going to scroll down and you'll see Live Manager. Live Manager is the desktop version of how you manage the backstage area of your TikTok Shop platform, especially when you're going live. So you can see how many people are in your room. You can see all the stuff. However, you're going live from your mobile device, whether it's your tablet or your phone. You can't go live from Live Manager. So think of it as almost a back-end system for you. Um, go into your TikTok shop training. There's I think it's called the Academy for TikTok shop. Search in there for Live Manager. Do a search under that search bar for Live Manager so you can read through the details of that. And that teaches you how to use that platform to help with your live stream. Like if you have giveaways, if you're wanting to have a script running, you can look at your Live Manager. The script is there for you. So there's ways you can integrate some of the tools and stuff. Hey Alex, thank you so much for your live stream. Others who came in the room, I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions. So Robin, definitely do that training. So do the training, Live Manager, kind of know what's happening there, and answer questions. All right, friends. And so, all right, friend. Charmaine, what was your question for the panels? Let me know what your question for the panels. Hey Todd, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate the daily heart me. Awesome. Never thought about using desktop. Yeah, desktop is your back end system. It's me, Amelia. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. Others, how to start it. Um, the panel boxes are your two people. So when you're, wait a minute, are you on live studio? I just thought about something. Live studio question, isn't it? So you saying it from live studio? You're not talking about from your phone, are you? I think you're asking about from live studio. So let me know if that's what the question is. Hello, hello. Oh, you said no from phone. Oh, two people. Your interlocking rings is for co-host. The two people that's in the lower left corner is for guest panels. So you would click that, and then there's a settings symbol in the top right corner. All right. Um, there's a settings symbol in the top right corner, and then it shows you the different layouts. So you'll look at the different layouts that you want. There's the two rows that I think gives you 8 on each side. So that's the round table effect. Um, if you want the panel boxes to the side, that I think you can get 8 that way, 6 or 8. So and then obviously there's the screen where everybody's in a box. You can get 9 that way. You can make one of the boxes a board. You can put a board for one of the boxes too. So it just depends on which layout. So as soon as you click that settings wheel, at the top is the layout. Thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for that. Let me know if there's other questions. Thank you for the support, everybody. I've been on exactly an hour. I'll probably do another 30 minutes so we can answer some more questions. Like I said, it's totally glitchy today, so it is understandable. So I want to make sure you guys are getting as much information as possible. You said, Ms. Vicky, how do I get to school? I need to set my one-on-one while I'm thinking about it. So you do get my emails. Have you gotten any emails from me? Because when you gave me your contact information, you got a confirmation email. In that confirmation email was the school platform. But even in the emails I send as a recap for my Sunday meetings, I have the school platform in that too. So check your email. That would be the first thing. And then read my long-winded recap emails, and it's in there for you. One, and to think, I think I saw it on Mulberry Street. 2, if I run the zoo. 3. What? Your Dr. Seuss books that were removed. Oh, those were the books. I was like, what in the world? I didn't have none of the books. I didn't have none of the books. You got your light today? Awesome. You said Dr. Seuss. You knew what she was talking about, huh? Miss Vicky knew. She's a retired school teacher, so she knew exactly all them books. He said, I'm going live at 1 p.m. I'm going live at 2 as a panel live. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay. That was Black Lotus was talking about that in her live yesterday. I was like, I got like three or four Dr. Seuss books. You said I have five of them? Oh, wow. No, I didn't have any of those. I had the Cat in the Hat. I had the Grinch that Stole Christmas and green eggs and ham. Those are the ones I had. Good morning, Love Petals. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Um, so yeah, definitely go look at y'all books, y'all too. Make sure you have the right books. Everybody else coming in, let me know. Robin, are you good? Any more shop questions? Charmaine, hold on, let me make sure Charmaine, you're good. Where the sidewalk is a great one. Is that where that's the one you had? Uh, Miss Vicky, you said one fish, two fish. I'm having salmon today. That wasn't one of the books on the list though. um, Audio only lives. How do I get there? Oh, retired teacher. How you doing? Thank you, Luna. Appreciate you, friend. Um, when you go live here, really quickly, it's gonna be under. I don't know if you can see it. I know we're gonna go to the live side. Under here, you see, under the go live button, you're gonna click voice chat. Takes you to here. This is a voice only live. Okay, audio only. So be mindful. You cannot. I would discourage you from pinning gifts that are interactive gifts, like the ones that kiss the cheek, the one with the hat and mustache on. Don't pin those gifts because people can't send them. So keep that in mind. Um, Make sure you don't mute your mic as much. It's probably in your best interest to have music coming from your audio if you want to play music. Because what TikTok has been doing lately is people who are muting their live the whole time and not really talking and just playing TikTok music, they're giving you a violation, a static image violation. Yes, your own speaker. Yeah, that's in your best interest if you're just trying to make it a little chill thing. Be present, watch for puzzles. Yeah, watch for puzzles. I've heard puzzles pop up on folks. So they want to make sure you're present. You're not just cutting on and going to the beach, So TikTok's like, no, ma'am, you or going to sleep. That's the other thing people do. So be careful. It will shut your live down. All right. So scroll left and pick voice chat. Yep, that's it. Yep. You said, let me check. I think I'm good now. Okay, right now. I'm going to watch the trainings today. Probably more questions tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully the trainings answers those questions. So, but no, definitely watch the training. Hopefully you get what you need between all resources. Hello. You said I'm going live today. Love Pedal says I'm going live today with Urban Eye Candy and Crochet Like a Pro. Look at y'all. Y'all a crochet and force. I love it. I love it. Um, and so yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Do you know what time you're going live? Love Pedal? Be present, watch for puzzles. Okay. And then you know what time you're going live? You said wait. You said when I want to see the crocheting. Yes, yes. So yeah, what time? Meditating. Okay. That's what you do. Meditating when you do the voice lives. Okay. Gotcha. Not sleeping. You said I ain't sleeping. I'm meditating. You said I love crochet too. Awesome. Yeah, these the three of them, that's their whole lives is nothing but crocheting. Y'all should throw in the knitter. The knitter too. You're like three crochets and a knitter. um but what time, Love Petals? I don't know if you heard what time is it yet, so we can all um be there. Urban 3 p.m. Oh, so it's not okay. These are separate lives. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I love that. 3 p.m. West Coast time. So what is that? 6 p.m. Okay, and then 5 with Crochet Like a Pro. Okay, and then 5 would be 9. I think that's what I'm thinking. 6 and 9. Is that right? 6 and 8. 6 and 8. Um, Day 2 of 3. I'm back. KP, love it, love it, love it. How was it? How was it when you did it? Did it feel fine? The knitters say we are too fast. I know. She did say that, but yeah, it when she's on there with three of them, it probably will not seem as fast. Everybody has a different pace. Um, KP, how was it? So what I was saying earlier, TikTok is glitching a little bit. So we've seen glitching. My backstage system isn't working well. Um, I don't see any of your lives. It's not showing anything in that way. I'm getting something wrong messages. Um, I noticed when I came on, the taps were really low. It wasn't registering all the taps. Um, what else? Took a long time for people to come in the room. There's some things that's clearly happening. Other people were seeing low views in their lives. So it is happening across the board. So just know if you go live, you may not see as much visibility today. But I just wanted to let you guys know. Gotta go to meeting. Okay, you're welcome, friend. Um, you said, retired teacher, I have the live button, but no option for voice only. Have you gone live yet? Have you done those first three lives? And you said, I'm looking at videos today. Okay, perfect. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. No. Well, no, you don't get it in the beginning. TikTok will unlock that for you later. You have to use the traditional live platform to go live first. Yep, that is true. Hey, how you doing, Nadia? Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Yes, so that's a feature that you unlock after you get live access. Okay, where in school is the appointment book? It's under the classroom. So you'll see towards the top banner, towards the top, I think it's like top middle-ish. Um, you'll see community, classroom, that type of stuff. So click the classroom option. And then it's under book 101. You should see that. Hold on 1 second. Some shares. Thank you for sharing out the live. I appreciate you, beautiful, beautiful you. By the way, paying for a live promo through TikTok works well. I made sales. Okay, well that's good. That's good. You definitely yeah, you definitely want to keep that in your plan of action so that you have visibility. If that's the case, I mean that's the main thing. Visibility is what it gives you. Getting people to stay and listen and then convert them is your job. So yeah, so it'll give you the visibility. Just keeping them in the room is the main thing. What feature I'm learning? What feature do you need to learn? Let me know, Jeannie. Appreciate that, friend. Excuse me, but what time is Love Petals going live? Love Petals, oh, she said 3 p.m., which is 6 Eastern, so that's 6 o'clock for you, um, Black Lotus. And then she's going live again with another live host at 8 p.m. So 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern. 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern. He said, I'm going live 3 times today, 1, 6, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Hello, Tima. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for the populars. Everybody coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you for the community fest as well. Like I said, we're dealing with a little bit of some glitchy stuff from TikTok where we're making it do what it do. So we're chatting away. Let me know if you guys have some questions in particular. It's kind of like a ask me anything. I guess that's what this live is going to be based on. I'm not sharing too much because we're trying to navigate through the glitch, but it's all good. I came in when you guys were talking about live basic features. Which feature in particular? Because those were responses to questions. I was showing TikTok Shop at one point. I also showed, we talked about the live panel boxes, guest panels. Um, we talked about the voice chat live. I did show that, so that's probably what you recall me showing. Let me know if you have questions. How do I get the plus sign to post stories? Oh, the plus sign to post stories. When you click your photo, what does it do? Okay, so like when I click my photo, I don't even click, I have a plus sign there, but when I even just randomly click the photo area, it takes me to the screen. So you should be able to do it. Nothing, just shows my photo. Oh, really? What do you have? Do you have Do you have a business account? Would that be the case? No, I don't think so. Have you updated your app? I don't know why I would do that. Let me see on my business account. No, we don't. Yeah, I don't know why I would do that. It should show you your, yeah, it should show you your ability to post content there. You have a video you've created already. Do you have something that's already down here that you want to add to story? Do you guys use two different devices when you are live? Um, I don't use two different devices for streaming. This is kind of a show and tell. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. Thank you for the baseball cap. um, I use this as a tapping backup, joining my live. Okay. No, I'm just interested in posting stories. Okay. Yeah, even on my business page, I got the plus sign. When was the last time you checked for an update? That may be the problem. See if there's an update that you need to do. I went live yesterday and TikTok froze on me. Um, there, there was a black screen. TikTok's say on for 6 hours was. You were on for 6 hours, but it froze on you. Wow. You said never. You never updated the app. Well, yeah, that's the problem. You need to update the app. Okay. Um, this might be a silly question, but what is the best way to play background music? I Some people use Spotify, some people use Apple Music, and maybe they have their own little speaker system or they're on their computer account and they logged into it, and so it's right here. You can hear the sound. I use, just so that y'all know, I use my cable system has music channels and it's commercial free, so I use that primarily. So that's my thought on it. So I'll use that type of music. Um, let's see. Yeah. So just different ways. I was on live for 39 minutes. Look at your friend. Congratulations. I see you. Welcome back to the room. Welcome back to the room. Yeah, so the app freezing on you, I have no clue. You have to update it. So Love Petals, maybe update it. I know it's acting glitchy today. I will say that. So this is not the way it's supposed to act. And like I said, my backstage, I'm gonna refresh again. It is not working. Hey, the original Aboriginal. Um, let's see. Let's see. If Love Petals, if you go to App Store, are you an iPhone user? And if you go to search here, I'm just gonna show you. I'm putting in TikTok. Okay, so App Store for iPhone. Hopefully there's not an update sitting in here. Let's see. And I always, even though this says open, I always click the picture or the symbol. And if it says open there, and it doesn't, but if it was say open there, I'm sorry, update. If it said update here, I would click update to update the app. But it says open because I'm up to date with my updates. Okay, so I don't have any updates to click select for. But yeah, you probably do, since you said you never did that before. You always want to go to your app store and update your app. They push out updates constantly. You know, I would say weekly. We're probably going to see another one between now and Friday. So make sure you're updating your app. Okay, great. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, I need to check. I have never did it either. Okay. Yeah, your app it just probably needs to be updated. Um, Coach Jesse, you came in, friend. You did the uninstall and reinstall and it went fine. She did say yesterday she was nervous about it, and she had to, if I recall from your message, you had to reinstall. You had to find your password. So I think it worked out for you, but let us know if there was anything we need to be aware of. You said I will be following. Thank you for the. Oh, you're welcome, friend. You are so welcome. Let me drink some water. So you had to find your password. Yeah. So, um, and I know that was challenging. Let me know if you want to come up and chat about it in terms of what your process was, and then we'll talk about it here because she did uninstall and reinstall the app. That was ultimately the goal. Okay. Hello. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Because you don't have the password, or mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. Right. So what is it on right now?
What?
Fab Lab.
Fab Lab is only on my business phone and the tablet, but it's not on my Droid. I can't get it onto my Droid at all. It won't let me. I tried to look for it through under because they sent. So what they did was it like the way I had to verify initially with email to get coaching. I did that. It sent the email to an old email that I had, which is fine because that's my original business email before I changed to coaching with Miss Jessie at Gmail. So I was like, oh great, I could go to that account and get whatever code they sent. There was no code there, and it keeps saying it's sending a code there, but there's no code. And then I come back, and of course I did it too many times. I had to keep waiting and keep waiting. That was like my whole day event yesterday, all day, trying to get Fab Lab back on my phone, and I can't. And I verified it even through. I tried to ask uh, the is there any other way to verify it? I tried the business phone number. I tried the business emails, and it keeps saying account does not exist, but it does.
Yeah, I don't know. I have
I don't
no
know
clue.
either. And then there was like, oh, you can suspend the account. No, I don't want to suspend the account. That's my account, and I need it because
Yeah.
when I do Fab Lab, I can interchange. But I see Fab Lab though, because if you was to send me something, it goes there. I sent a message to it, and then I went to see if I could get it through there. When I went over there, it had me as a guest, not the account holder.
Mm.
So I can't do no updates on it. I can't do nothing on it because it looks like it's not my account.
Mm.
So that I knew it was gonna go something Cocoa for Cocoa Puff, but I don't know how to fix it. But thank God I do have other devices that it is on. But if I want to do something different, if I want to change something, if I want to update something, I can't. It's not on there.
Well, you could. I mean, it still works.
I mean, yes, it does, but not on my main phone.
Yeah.
And I
Is that a bad thing though? Cause my shop page is not on this phone.
But they were. They were sort of everything was always on all my phones because of in case something didn't work and I had to flip the between pages, or when I'm doing Fab Lab, I would use the other phone to be my tapper or whatever. So I use it for other reasons, but my concern was that I don't have it on my main priority phone where all of my accounts are linked. So it should have been there, and it's not. So right now, all I have is coaching and the lurker account. So I mean, it's not the worst thing.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
not
think it
the
is.
worst thing that can happen, but it's just
How is it working tonight? Did you get a chance to see any difference yet? And
yes.
today's a bad
Well,
day. We'll see what it looks like later today, but
yeah, it's
right
not
now
that.
it's been acting goofy.
It's that I had zero people in the room when I did my when I was going over my analytics. I was like, oh God, something is going on again. So I knew something was going on. But last night, after all that debacle, I said, you know what, I just need a pause. So I ended up going live closer to reset because I actually wanted to see what that looks like
Hmm.
when my account flips over to forget your password. Know your password. I know. I'm 50. I'm older. I don't know. I think I got stuck in the rut of just not saving the password on the devices, and I think I just need to now. I don't know what I was saving. I saved other things. I guess things that it didn't really matter to me. But my main important things, I don't save. You
So
know,
so Luna was recommending getting a password manager. You know, some encrypted uh,
like on the
source. That's kind of what Kim was recommending. She said do Google's. Google's is pretty much a password manager.
Yeah. So I saw
Hmm.
that, and look, apparently I used it.
Hmm.
I just didn't have my important accounts in there.
Right, right.
I have other things in there because I saw that. I saw the passkey, and I looked, but none of them was the important account. So it looks like I put like them like little things. I guess that doesn't really matter to me, but
Mm.
important accounts. I think I just didn't feel um confident or secure enough to do that. So I do have a notebook that I put stuff on, but I think what happened was I must have changed the password and didn't write it down.
Mm.
So it still had like my old password, but the new one wasn't. So when I got in there with verifying my email, because the other thing was the good thing, yeah, I had the two authorizations, and my email must have been one. So when I did that, I was like, just save this, please. Just save it. I just was like, just save it. At this point, it is what it is. So it's a lesson learned for me, I will say. It is a lesson learned. And now I just know to just keep, save your password on there and just keep it pushing. But that's an older, I think, thing for me. I'm not saying for everybody. Um, an older mindset per se. So I'm yielding to the new.
Oh yeah.
So that's all I can say. It's a old, don't do as I do or as I did, because I'm actually being set free from that. So don't don't copy my behavior. It was not good behavior. So I'm doing better though now. Moving forward, I will use my password to save it on the devices and all of that, so that I don't run into that snafu again, because it is something that caused anxiety, because it gave me anxiety yesterday.
Mm.
Like literally, it gave me anxiety because I was like, oh, this is exactly what I was afraid of, and this is exactly what I ran into, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. So that's why I would say for anyone that is in this position with your password or whatever, you feel maybe not so safe, or you feel like, oh my God, or you might have written it down and then you forgot to put the new password that you did when you updated. It is a lot, but if it's just simple enough to just save it right there and you have access to it, just go for it. And that's what I'm starting to do,
Yeah.
because I did not do that, and it threw me into a cycle of anxiety and worry and concerns that could have been easily fixed if I would have just saved it on the device. So that would be my advice for anybody, because I don't want you to experience what I experienced yesterday. But I faced the fear though.
You did. You did. That's the most important thing.
Yes,
And honestly, like you said, the whole thing about the shop page, you'll figure it out. I saw what Miss Vicky said. Her old phone has a better camera, some features like that. You definitely should find the password, figure that out, see if there's an email, something, because you're right. It may be that you're upgrading to even that older phone because it's going to become super old, and then you're like, okay, I want it on my main phone, or the new version you get. So yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But if it was
yeah.
able to get on those other two devices, maybe you're fine.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking, and this could have also been the reason why I can't find it on my main phone. I think when I started the Fab Lab, I believe I might have created it on my business phone.
Mm.
I think that might have been what I did, because remember, we was with the agency, and I had the business phone attached to that, and I also wanted to separate them, and the phone number, the email, all of that. So I think when I did it, it was on my business not
Okay.
my original phone. So that I think that could be it. So if it looks like I'm trying to break into it.
Mm.
When I use my regular Android, it looks like I'm the one trying to get your password. Like you, it's your phone, it's your stuff. I'm trying to get to it. So it's treating me like the imposter.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So, but as long as I can get to it, I guess I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Even though like in my mindset, I had to tell myself just stop trying to look for it because it will say you have reached the capacity, and I'm like, they say you have to wait again. So then I wait and I go back and try. I'm like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. They're like, come back again.
Yeah, you
So,
can
but
get to it. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Miss Vicky said you can get to it. Yeah,
yeah, I can get to it to the other phone. I just need to also have my mind say, leave that alone. You in it. Don't worry about it.
it'll
You
figure it
know,
out. Yeah.
it's in real time, and I think it's something to be said. I'll put myself out there as the lesson learned person
Mm-hmm.
because I'm growing in ways that stretches me in capacities that I've been afraid of. So I think in this season that I'm in, it's like face your fears. I know it feels uncomfortable, but don't let that stop you from still doing something that could actually be easy. But it's a process because this is the way the mind's been operating out of this level of fear. Oh, somebody gonna break into my account. Oh, if I save my password on my account, somebody steal my, all that old
Do it
mindset.
scared.
Yeah. Just do it scared, go for it, and pray and go. And
Mm-hmm.
you'll everything will work itself out, even if you have to do it a little different than the norm. So as I'm telling you this, I'm preaching this to myself, and that's like the season I'm in anyway. I'm like, girl, you need to just stop.
You said,
You 50.
girl, girl.
Yeah, you 50. Girl, you 50.
So,
Girl.
let me recap for the people in the room. So here's what Coach Jesse is talking about. If y'all like, okay, this is great that she did this, but what did she do? So here's what she did. She So what we've been noting, and today was a weird day. So today is not a good representation of live because I think system wide people have been seeing some glitchy stuff and it's been really weird. We just had somebody ask about shop not working correctly. It didn't work correctly when I was demoing what you should be able to do when you set it up before you go live. Um, so it's glitchy. My backstage system as an agency, I can't see you all. That's down right now. Yeah, and when I came here, Taps wasn't acting right. It's been acting really, really sluggish and weird. So because of that, we've been evaluating. We've been evaluating. We've been taking notes, paying attention to different things. Um, Flourish, I think she just came in. Flourish Plants, she's been kind of evaluating very closely, and her room has done well. Did your room do well the whole time, Flourish? I couldn't see. I think whatever happened like right maybe around 8:45 on, like it was right before the 9 o'clock hour, because that's when I was here watching, and doing some emails and stuff, and then I realized it went down because they started messaging. Other agencies were messaging about did it go down, and I was experiencing it at the same time. Things were glitchy on Saturday too, so different on TikTok lately. Yes, I couldn't send out gifts to Flourish. Yep, okay, you couldn't send. Yeah, so it was glitchy, and so that might have been around that time then, because I think Flourish goes on. Is she on doing
That
like
was this
eight?
morning,
Yeah,
right?
today. So she's on doing I think the 8 o'clock hour, eight, and then she goes over into nine or so. Um, so long story short, she's been doing really good lately. She's kind of gotten her room to a point where it rooms most of the time, if not all the time now. And so she's getting a rhythm about it. She's giving some tips and strategies about some of the things you want to do to activate your room when you start. And then coupled with that, I was saying there's things you need to do to make sure you are in compliance. Like your app is updated, your phone is updated. It was around 9:15 and TikTok wouldn't let me gift it. Yep. So that was the 9 o'clock hour. Yep. That's when it started to go down.
Okay.
Um, so so one of the things that my point of contact for agency said, she gave us four things to do. And this is what I personally did in the last month, in the month of February, basically. She said, number one, make sure your phone is up to date with software. So iPhone in particular, I don't know about Google. I don't know what they do. But iPhone had an update. It was 26.3. The 26.3 update was an update that was not automatic. You actually had to go in and accept that update. You had to push it out basically because it wasn't, even though your phone might have set up for automatic updates, it wasn't one of those updates. You had to actually give it permission. I was all I've noticed my sales were not showing up in the back office. Still can't see them in commissions. Oh, yep, that's it, boss lady. Yeah, it's been glitchy today. Yep. So first of all, that's the first thing. The phone had a software update. So make sure you did that update. It's 26.3. If you don't have the 26.3 update, then that's one that you have to do. All right.
So
So
where did you not like the way we do the update for
no,
TikTok?
the phone update is on your settings in your phone, and
Oh,
you're gonna go to general, and under general is software update.
okay. Yes, okay, I know where that is. Okay.
Yep,
On the iPhone.
on the iPhone. Yep, that's what you have to do for the iPhone. And so that is the first thing she said to do. Make sure you have the latest update on your phone. Number two, I had to do that because I didn't have the latest. So number two, she said make sure you have the latest update for the app. So update mine's now. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. So what I will say is so then you want to go to your app store. So whether it's Google Play or the Apple App Store, you want to type in the word TikTok for your search. For iPhones, again, this is the iPhone thing. I don't know what Google does, but iPhones, you actually, when you type in the word, you don't want to touch the word that says open because for whatever reason it said open 90% of the time for me. Click the symbol, click the word TikTok. It takes you to the screen for TikTok, and if it says update there, click the update. For some reason, it doesn't show it in the main feed where you have all the
Yeah.
different apps. You actually have to click the app, the name of TikTok, and it'll take you to the TikTok screen. And then you're gonna click update if it's there. Now, if it says open again, that means there's no update. But if it says update, that means click that update. And what was happening is I think I was telling you guys two updates almost a week for like the last few
It
weeks of
was kind of,
January.
yeah.
And then we've been seeing an update every week
Mm-hmm.
since then. So
Yeah.
February, it was an update last Tuesday. I remember it was Tuesday. I checked, it was an update. So if you did not do an update in the last 7 days, you probably got an update sitting there for you. I checked this morning, it was not an update.
Yep, I did
So,
too.
so just know last week it was an update for the app. So make sure you're constantly checking for updates. And then she said, if all else fails, you need to uninstall and reinstall the app. And that's what Coach Jessie is saying that she just did. She uninstalled and reinstalled the app, and there was concern. She had some concern about would she need her password, will it work, will it not work. For me, my experience was slightly different from hers when I uninstalled and reinstalled. And I will say this: I uninstalled and reinstalled 3 times because I didn't realize I didn't do the phone update. So I was like, well, let me uninstall and reinstall before I do this phone up. So I did that, and I think I did another update, uninstall before I did the update. So I had done it 3 times just because, just trying to make sure I was doing it in the right order. But with that, what happened for me is that when it reinstalled, it took me to TikTok, and then it looked as if it was going to make me put my preferences, but it stalled it on that screen. So what I did was just swipe the app close, and then I went back to open again, and it opened to my page. It opened to my account, so I didn't have to put a password in. I didn't have to do anything. There was some other creators that had the same exact experience. They didn't have to put anything extra in. It didn't ask for their password. For Coach Jessie, she's saying that it did ask for hers.
Yeah, I
So,
took a screenshot of it because I was like, yeah, this is what happened to me. And and I mean, I don't know, it could be because I have an Android, I don't know. But that it just so happened that that was my experience. Why? I don't know.
okay.
Maybe it's because I didn't have it saved in my system.
Yeah.
That could be why. But I was like, that why can't just be smooth too? What was the all the curves screenshot of this because I'm curious to know that, would it, since I'm the only one this happened to, maybe it is because I have an Android. I don't know if anybody other than me have an Android that maybe have done it, and maybe yours was spoofed. But I think it's the password situation.
Hmm.
Honestly, because like I said,
You didn't have it
this,
automatically saved in your phone somewhere.
yeah, the screen save, the thing popped up with the Google, the passkey, and all of those things. They did pop up, and it tells you like how many stuff that's saved in each one. So I hit it to see if any in there would have my, like, did I do it for TikTok? And I didn't. So I didn't have it nowhere.
Mm.
So, and what I did find in my book, apparently I must have changed the password at some point. Who knows for what reason?
Mm.
And I didn't write the new password.
Mm.
But I think what helped me is that I had the two-part authorization on there. So I couldn't remember the password, but I was able to find it through my email because I used um my my email, and then they sent me a code, and I was able to get in through that way. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't have that, but
Mm.
I did. So, but it's a lesson learned,
Yeah.
and it's also a growth process. Maybe a little uncomfortable and painful, but it is what it is. You don't want to get. I mean, I don't want to get left behind either. So just save it and go.
Yeah. So those were the updates that we did to kind of get it going and seeing if that helped with making sure your account was, in a good place so that when it came time to do the engagement and do the things to kind of teach the algorithm what you are talking about, who you're talking to, that's the next phase. You want to make sure you're doing that intentionally. But yeah, so focus on that too. If you want to do the tech side, if you haven't updated your app, you don't have the latest app. If you haven't updated your phone, you don't have the latest software on your phone. And then obviously, if you're noticing, obviously today's a glitchy day. I don't think it's a us problem. It's a TikTok problem. But just recognize if you're seeing where you're not getting certain features, things are not coming your way, then it could be that your app has bugs and you need to make sure you definitely have the latest update, but maybe you need to uninstall or reinstall.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm looking
Hey,
at
Erica.
right now the picture that I did. So what it showed was it says welcome back, right? So I'm like, oh yay, I'm back. But originally it showed my lurker and my Fab Lab, and it didn't show coaching.
Mm.
So it's weird. I don't know how it happened to me and why, but it's just very weird because of it said no available sign in for TikTok.
Mm.
When I looked under the passkey thing, that's the message. It said, no available sign in for TikTok.
Mm.
Sign in another way.
Okay.
I took a picture of it because I was like, oh. And this was in the um this was in under the Google, the passkey. It said look for it on another device, and also under Google Manager password. So I didn't have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't have it saved. So I think that's why it happened the way it happened for me. I just didn't have it saved.
Okay. All right. Well, now you're good. So now we're gonna pay attention. When you first start going live, that three pops on that screen. You say the keywords that matter to your live. Don't wait until the countdown gets to one. You start at three.
Okay.
Also, we're tapping 10K in 10 minutes. So make sure you have your devices set up to be in a room, be there, ready to get going.
10K
On
in
your
10
marks,
minutes.
on your marks, get set, go. Yep.
10K in 10 minutes.
That's the
Okay.
goal. The goal is, I mean, in a perfect world, you got some people coming in the room, they're helping to tap. You got your backups and supporting as well. But Those are the type of things that you want to try to see if you can kind of jumpstart the room a little bit. Um, and then obviously getting people to share the live and do all the things in the beginning. So that engagement is key to people who are viewing your live, and you want to keep them engaged and stuff and keep them supporting through, the shares, the repost, all the things. Thank you for sharing and reposting. Praise him. Um, but yeah, so that's important. So if you can get that engagement going pretty early on, that'll help you in
Okay.
terms of TikTok knowing, people are here, they're interested, they're asking questions, they're sharing out the live, they're tapping the screen, and try to do that pattern early in your life. So really, your first, I would tell most of y'all in this room, y'all probably are starting y'all lessons too early. First 15 minutes is that warm up. It's the people engaging, it's the shares, it's the likes, it's the comments, it's that stuff that's happening in those first 15 minutes. You're saying the things that matter your live stream. We're going to talk about TikTok live. I'm helping people go live. I'm seeing those things early on, and I think that's helping. Like I said, today's an anomaly for what's happened in the last couple
And
days,
you
last
know
few
what,
weeks.
too, Doc? I was thinking about it because I mean, especially last yesterday afternoon, your live was like it was wilding. It was everywhere. Your live was popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing I think too, I don't know if you did it for the Service Plus. Did you that because you know they have that 10 what is it called? If you have 10 of them, Service Plus, they also push it out. I was looking at that number last night. I forgot.
I've had a lot of people engage with my Service Plus. I will say that, but I didn't do anything special, so I don't know. Is this something they're doing on the back end?
Well, no, it is so the way you use it, it's like
Let me pin
if
my
you have
Service
at
Plus
least
now.
10 people, look under like campaign, I think,
Let me pin
or
my
something
Service
like that.
Plus.
Huh?
I want to
Yeah.
pin.
So if you
Let me
have like
message
10 people
Look at
do it,
you.
it'll boost
Congratulations.
you out. It boosts you out. That was one of the things that I was telling you about. That they
Well, they didn't communicate if they were or weren't. I don't know anything
yeah
about it, but if they did it, it was
yeah they
unbeknownst to
push it
me.
out. And also it might be under your TikTok updates. I mean not updates. TikTok
My system notifications.
system
I
notifications.
I look at it all the time. That's what I said. They didn't communicate to me.
Yeah, because there's something there. I saw it last night. I don't know if you have to opt into it or not,
Mm,
but I did see it last night. If you get like, and I saw yours kept going. People was going in there.
it was.
Your
It was pretty
it
active.
kept hitting it. So I'm like, I think that is also pushing it out too because you're utilizing the service
The
and you
Service
also
Plus.
took your link out and all of that. So
Oh
you're
yeah, I did.
doing
I did take my link out. That is
yeah.
something I do list as one of the things I did. Yes.
Yeah, you're doing the things that they said that they talked
Yeah.
about for you to do, and the more you do it, I think it's beneficial to you and your room because they're gonna push you out even further because you're utilizing that tool
Right.
and people are going in there. So it's like you're getting leads. So the more leads you get, the more they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, she's using our feature. This is good. Let's get her out here. So I do think that's also another area that I noticed for yesterday in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's definitely being utilized. They just updated it to the new banner, as you can tell, for Service Plus for me. Remember, I had the old one.
Yes. Okay. So that's the other thing. They give you the what is it called? What does it look like? Let me see.
I don't think I can repin it yet. I gotta maybe wait another minute.
Because
Yeah,
they
I
do
can't
give
repin
you
it yet.
something. They change something. Lord, I can't remember. Yesterday was a stressful day for me, Lord. But I got it together. But I know it is helping. I know it is because I saw the people jumping in your thing. It's like they kept going in there and sending it and sending it. I'm sure you got a lot yesterday, right? And when you finish your live, do you see underneath the congratulations how many people went into your Service Plus? You see that, right?
They showed that the one day where it was scrolling. They didn't show that recently. It did it the first day, but it hasn't shown it recently. I can't pin it right now. I'll show it. I
Yeah,
have those.
mine show it at the end of the congratulations page, right under the where it tell you the hours that you've been live. It tells you you had such a number of leads today.
Now, if you're asking if I saw a difference from 4 o'clock yesterday versus Saturday and Sunday, they were all about the same. Every time I went live, they were all equal engagement because I'm talking about it, I'm showing it, I'm pinning it, and
Mm-hmm.
people will
Go
click
in
it.
there.
Yeah. So especially when a room, obviously was more people in the room. Um, so it is being utilized. So it's been about the same. I'll say this. I mean,
But they're capturing it. I can tell you that.
yeah.
They are capturing it. One way or another is being captured because that's what they had said that when you use it, they look at it like, okay, you're using our features and you're
Hmm.
doing the things that we know we told you we talked about,
Hmm.
and so it's only working out in your favor to continue to do that. And
Right.
just every time you look when you finish your congratulations page, just look under the where it says the hours. It do tell you how many people went in there.
On the Service Plus. Okay, I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, it tells you that.
So at one point Saturday, this where it says need one-on-one support, it was scrolling by saying how many people had been in my Service Plus,
Yeah. So it's
but it
like
doesn't do that anymore.
the more you use it, the better it is. So it's like tell the people tap this thing, tap it. Go in there, send a note, say hey something, because it's even if it's us that we already know, but we could go in there, it's gonna count. So you really can tell people go in there, even if they're saying, hey, how you doing?
Hmm.
And they could just go in there and it's gonna count as a lead. So
And
it only
then,
helps.
and if you activate Service Plus, you'll see where even TikTok will, as a viewer, TikTok will say a little message that says DM the creator.
Yes.
DM her. Yeah, DM the person.
It's like a little black and
Uh
white
huh.
sign that pops up.
So
Um,
that's probably why you're saying people click it because it was saying that message too.
yeah. So that Service Plus is a
Yes,
is
how
a
you
is
doing?
a gold mine. I know. Yes. How you doing?
Yeah, you've seen that on the live. Yep. And so
Yeah.
people were clicking that too because it was popping up, giving them that message.
And that really goes to everyone in the room. I'm telling you from, well, not the horse's mouth, but I got it from the horse's mouth. Okay,
Service Plus
that
lady.
yes, do it. I know you may think that it's not a thing. I'm telling you, it is a thing. Take that link out of your bio. Take it out.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I think
You
that
have
is a key.
that. Take it out because even though you may not be getting that R restriction, you're being suppressed. Take it out. So, and then now also activate in place of Service Plus
Yeah.
and use it. Put it in there. Pin it. Tell people to go in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna work in your favor.
Yeah. Hey,
Trust
Eugene.
me. It's gonna work in your favor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, and
So
then
now you saying it because Coach is like, I don't know if we should say it because
yeah,
we
I
gotta
know.
test it out first. We gotta
But
see if it
because no, I
works.
get it. Because I'll tell you, I'm going through a change right now. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with all of you. I'm going through a change, and it's a real live transformation happening. Okay, and my mindset. So many things are shifting. So I'm 50 now. Yeah. Okay. So
You like 3 weeks old, 50.
Well, I feel like I've been a lot of things happening already in the 50s. So I'm just telling you, I was like, wait, I don't know, maybe. But look, the cat's out the bag. Take that thing out, child. Take the link out, and utilize the Service Plus. You can say, just tell them to reach out to you to maybe get something, whether it's a ebook, whatever,
Yeah, she said, people, you can ask people to send you their emails.
Yes,
You too,
whatever it
because you want
is,
the email.
associate a cost to it. You can do it even with a, I mean, please don't go telling people, give me
What?
a.
So we probably should say this conversation for Zoom so we can kind of
Okay,
really
I'm
dissect
getting
it
too
because that's,
excited. I'm getting too
yeah, I think
excited.
where Moonflower, she's asking questions about you can't ask. You can't, you got to be careful about how you ask.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
guys, I got too excited. Let me just calm down. All right, never
But yeah,
mind.
you
We'll
definitely
get
have
to
to be
that.
you have to be mindful of how you do it. That's smart to build your email list. Yeah, so you can tell people to send me your email. So again, like if I'm here and I pin this, the Service Plus, I can say, hey guys, if you want one-on-one coaching, send me, DM me here, DM me your email. I'm gonna send you my stand, or I'm gonna send you my, ebook or digital product or whatever. So you can do that conversation. The gifting conversation, you got to be tactful. You could use viewer wishes. Remember we talked about viewers
Yes.
wishes. You can say, hey guys, viewers wishes, and that's gonna be able to get you your the free digital product or whatever. Those are the different things you can put there as a way to let them know what they're going to get for that. And then DM me your email so I can send it to you, that type of thing. So people know, how to get a hold of you're getting information from them, but how they can get services from you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We could save that for
Yeah.
a room conversation.
Yeah.
So that you guys don't be like, hey, well, give me this, give it. No, don't go doing that. I went too far already. So yeah, I gotta be willed back in. But yes, but Service Plus is a thing. Use it, use it. You will see a difference. Use it. Even if you're like, why would I want to use this? Because it's gonna work in your favor.
Yeah. Just for pushing visibility and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying to find
I
that.
think it's a combination of things. I don't know if I would say totally the Service Plus. I think there is a combination of things that's
Oh
happening.
yes, definitely more than one thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
But
Pastor.
that just happened to be one of the things
Uh-huh.
when we come to people asking about that link in bio.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know,
Dr. Erica, did you get my voice memos, my voice notes today? Um, when you go live, I'll show it to you since you're in here. Um, moving forward, always turn on your content disclosure and your audience control. So that's a feature you need to turn on just because of your content. There was a couple words that I probably would have. Hopefully, it didn't get you in trouble in the future, but you want to be ahead of it so you can talk personal about your brand and things that you want to share with your community. I don't think I need to be Service Plus, right? Um, Not necessarily, unless you have a digital product or service you're going to offer for knitting. Yes, but I haven't even listened, but I will. Okay, okay.
oh
So let me show you how to get to it. So when you go listen, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll show you in a second. I'm not saying it's right, but how do they? How you said I'm not saying it's right, but how are they getting over? Who's they? Who's the they? Urban Eye Candy. You talking about TikTok as the man? Who's the they? Let's see. I am. Let me show you content disclosure. Okay, so I'm gonna go live on the shop page just real quick. Let's see if you can see it. And you're gonna go to settings. Turn this off. So before you go live, each time before you even hit go live, yes, I don't start your live before you do this. I want you to turn on audience control. That means that your content is for a more mature audience. You're gonna toggle that on, and it'll say community guidelines, so who can come to your live, and then you're gonna go a little further. You see this content disclosure, and you're gonna turn on. And what it says basically is you're turning this on because you're talking about your personal brand or you're promoting a product or service, an own brand. You're gonna click that, and then you'll save it. Okay. So those two features you turn on every single time. I think your shirt was the problem with today, but just know that though verbally what you were saying, I was like, you gotta be careful, you guys. I'm going to hop today. Okay, when you're saying words, and I know you were saying it from the biblical context, you got to say unalive. You can't say the D word. That's, and I think that's across all platforms nowadays. I don't think you can say that anywhere. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I think you got to use that word. So people ask me that all the time, like, what words you can't say. I need to start saying that because I want
Yeah,
people to
that
think.
one is definitely one.
Yeah, that's across all platforms. You can't say the D word. You gotta say unalive, and that's just because of the nature of people. You don't want to make it seem like you're saying something that may provoke people or traumatize or whatever. So you gotta say the word unalive,
Yeah, you don't want to trigger
mm,
anyone.
and you can't say the and related to that, you gotta be careful about saying the KILL word. So you gotta be careful about that word too. So you can't say that. You can't say the D word either. All right. So yeah, those are words. Oh, I totally forgot about the word. Yeah, yeah. So, and I know you're the context of what you're talking about, spiritual awareness and guidance and stuff, and those are words that people say all the time. In terms of
Hmm.
what does that mean. So just be careful about that word, overuse of that word, and I would probably try to, have the other words that you use instead. Stephanie's world, but then definitely turn on your content disclosure so you never have to worry about, oh, I shouldn't say never, but it increases your odds of not having to worry about TikTok in their community
Yeah,
guidelines.
yeah, they still show up even with that. So, but at least it would put you at a better advantage
Exactly.
to have that on. And question that isn't the service not service the Creator Search Insight, that program you mentioned, is today the deadline for that?
I don't know if he had a deadline.
I thought you mentioned because it was two things. I think you said the Reddit,
Yeah, they ever read it.
okay, and then there was the other one to be a part of that
They're
uh,
Creator Search Insight Ambassador.
ambassador.
Hmm.
Yes.
I didn't see it. I don't think he mentioned a deadline.
Oh, I felt like I heard. Thought
I
you
know
said
they're
by
accepting
March
applications
1st.
now. I think they're accepting applications now, but I don't think I said a deadline. Unless
Okay.
it was on something that I sent you, because I sent screenshots. I don't recall seeing a deadline though.
Because I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah. Somebody was in my live yesterday. She had a brilliant idea, and I didn't try it, so I'm gonna put it out here. Creep into what's her name? She is a website on her
The
creeper.
creeping with creeping. Oh my God, the creeping pastor.
Yeah,
No,
creeping something. It
it's
is creeping.
something like that.
Creeping is in the title. It is creeping to
Yes,
preaching.
it's
Maybe creeping
yeah.
into preaching.
Creeping
What's
to
it?
preaching.
Creeping to preaching.
Creeping to preaching. Creeping to preaching. Somewhere.
So she had a good idea, and I hadn't thought about it this way. So let me show it to you guys, and anybody can try this who wants to. Um, she had where she went to Creator Search Insights. So let me just go. Let me click it. So Creator Search Insights. Now Creator Search Insights should have, if it's pulling up content, especially when it comes to the content gaps, you can click that. If it's pulling up contents that is aligned with your topic, aligned with your niche, she said pick one of those. They didn't talk about this, so I'm not saying this is sanctioned by Creator Search Insights. Nobody ever talked about this, but we're gonna play with this concept. Um, she said pick something that's aligned with your topic. I'm just gonna pick the first one, and she said do the video.
Video right there.
Uh-huh. And it takes
Yeah.
you here. So look at this. Make sure you look at some of the keywords, some hashtags. They have the AI breakdown. Then she
Yeah.
said click the video,
I've done that.
and then she said go to live.
Yeah. I've never done the live,
That's what she was saying. Go to the
but I
live.
have done the videos.
Well, you do the videos, but she said pretty much do your live based on coming out
Oh,
of
I
her.
wondered. Okay, that's so. If you have your live event already set up, it should just kind of fall right together.
Possibly. Well, I
Because
guess.
the live event, like if you're doing it at the time, you know your live event is set up, and you go that route, it should match up.
I think her logic was that because it already is based on that topic,
That topic.
that search topic that people are interested in, that it
Yeah.
should drive traffic to your room because those are the people who are searching for that.
Okay.
Because it's a high search topic right now.
Yeah. I was looking at the content gap last night. I said be those gaps. So you gonna look. You're like, where she got that? The service creator search insight.
Everything.
I put it because I want to see if it got me right, and
Mm-hmm.
it got me right. It got me with it even threw comedy in it, dog. Like really, but it do have me right in regards to the things that I talk about. So I was like, oh look at me, I am aligning with creative search insight. So I'm gonna use these gaps because a lot of them are topics that I can talk about
Right, right.
in my room. So I don't need to think about those topics. These are every day. We're gonna talk about something right here in the gap, and hopefully people will come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
But
she said use the live. So if you had a topic that's trending that you're selecting, I think the notion is that maybe that will help with driving traffic to your page. Now, I don't know if it's true. I mean, I understand the logic of it all, so it could be.
or and not or but and so if I'm gonna use the content gap and I know which one I plan on using, I can put my live event that title, you know,
Mm-hmm.
instead of putting a regular, I can put that title in my live event and
Yes.
then put all of those things in the description as much as I could, even the hashtags, as much as I can in that little description box to line up with that. If I know this is what I'm talking about today, if I'm going to try to align them, and then when it's time for me to go live, I go back to the gap and just link up and do it from there, so that my live topic still matches with the content gap.
Yes. So Moonflower. I think you were in the lives last week where I said I had went to a Creator Search Insights meeting. Maybe you missed that. But when you go to your home screen, so when you're on your TikTok profile in the bottom corner, you should see home. You see the little home, the little house. If you go to the search bar, you can search for Creator Search Insights. That's the very first thing that's there because I've been looking at it lately. It should show this little light bulb, and
Like,
if you click it, you actually enter a database for Creator Search Insights. And so what we were just talking about is this content gap is one of the things that they talk about being what people are looking, searching for, but there's not enough content that's been produced on it. And so they want this, and it should, oh, not in studio. No, this is not in studio. Although you can make Creator Search Insights on your home screen.
on your home
Yeah,
screen,
you can save it. There's some three dots in the top corner. If it
so you
pops
can
up.
get to it quicker.
Yeah, so and you can say add shortcut to home screen. So you can get to that. Yeah, so what should happen theoretically if you look at these topics, they should align with your topic, your niche, the things that you're doing. So most of these topics should be something to do with knitting or crafts or fiber arts or whatever the case may be. It should be that or motivational messages, or if it's something you're talking about in your live stream, maybe it's that. So, but no, I think it's mainly based on what you're posting because you posted the flyer about the comedy show. So they knew that you did a live
Yeah.
event for it. I mean, obviously you did that event, but still, I think your posted content had it there too.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's why. Because it wasn't like a whole bunch of stuff in there. I just saw stuff. I was like, okay, I could do a couple conversations. I mean, okay, but it did have like me talking about the digital product, the motivation, and all of that. It did like some of those topics. I can certainly use to make as my live topic, and not have to be trying to be like, oh my god, let me think of something. Boom, you already have something right there. You can just literally use it.
Yeah,
It's like a gold mine right there.
yeah,
It's you know, and you could do each one a day, or you could make it a week, whatever.
right.
Um,
Yeah. Lisa Blue said TikTok bases everything on trending metrics. Yeah, that's what he said in the session he did, is that it is based on trending metrics and what influencers content that they produced, and so it is what people are searching and looking at again, probably because it's trending. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And then they're also looking at gaps in content and search terms and things that people are interested in and how we can produce more content that way. He said, I have that saved, just was in use. I'm sure how to use it to my advantage. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll spend some more time on this at the 4 o'clock, a
Yeah.
little bit more because I just went to their session on Thursday and Friday, and they'll be doing more of it, and that's what Coach Jesse was just asking about because they just started this ambassador program where if you're accepted into it, your content can potentially get boosted. And so that's another way. Like if you send them the ad code similar to like TikTok Shop. Like if you produce a video, you send that seller or that brand the ad code, they'll potentially boost your video. They're doing the same thing with Creator Search Insights.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have a screenshot
Actually, it's
from one
very deep. A
that
day
I
job.
went to.
It's influencer. Oh, you said actually it's very deep. I got your friend. She said her day job is an influencer social media analyst. Yeah. Essentially he was saying that he said the data that's in there is like top tier
Yeah.
because it's what ad and marketing firms are using to understand demographics and other um, data to support content creation and stuff. And he said the trends, the information that's being shared is stuff that you would pay thousands of dollars for if you were a company. So to have access to it is really, really good that we do have access.
Yeah. I feel like I went to that before. I know I did. Was this a like run it back
So
kind
that
of that meeting? It was a run back because I know I went to that before.
yeah, they did one in the fall. I don't know how frequently they do it. I felt like there was one they did and I missed it. Like
Yes,
they
and I
did
was
one.
there.
Yeah, yeah, I think they did one. I might have caught like September's, and they might have
Yeah.
done it again in like November, December, and now they did it in February. You know what I'm saying? So I think they've
Okay.
done it
All
like every
right.
2 months.
All right. All right. It sounds familiar, and
But
I'm
I think
sure
the
I can
only difference
screenshot.
is this ambassador thing. That's why they made it 2 days. So
Oh.
yeah, so I think that
Yeah.
made the difference. Like this is like a new thing that I think he was trying to promote.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go see if I can get in there. I just took a break from it last night with all the password stuff. I was like, I'm drained. I ain't doing nothing else. So, but today I think I'm gonna go play around in there, see if I can get in that program in the Reddit, and yeah, and I'm gonna update probably even my live event for the 6 p.m. to one of those topics. I'm gonna go edit it and put it in there. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
put it as my topic for the day.
Okay. Look at you. Pals had a question for me real quick. You said Service Plus notices. She was asking about the Discord. So we just talked about Creator Search Insights. So Service Plus does have a Discord. The Discord was for me. It was found because they sent me a system notification promoting Service Plus, and they were talking about Service Plus about I don't know what feature they were talking about. Get more pin views, or they would probably promote the pin card feature. And if you scroll all the way back down to that message, it was a Discord. Join our Discord. Click here, and I clicked it, and that's what I did.
Or join the community. Something it says
Mm-hmm.
something down there at the very end, um, and it really goes by as you use the Service Plus. The more you use it, you get invited to it because the group has grown to like over 6,000.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I started in there, we were like the first group.
It's funny when I did it a few weeks back. I thought it was like three and a half, 3,500 or so,
Yeah,
and then Leanne said it's over 6,000 when she went
yeah,
like last week. Yeah,
it grew.
it is growing.
I was in there yesterday. I was like,
So Pals was wrong. She said she was mistaken. She was talking about Creator Search Insights, not Service Plus.
okay,
so
no problem, no problem.
so she went back. She said, "No, wait a minute. It's Creator Search Insights." So Creator Search Insights. The reason why I found out about the webinar is it was promoted in Creator Search Insights. That's where I saw that. It was at the top. They had that scrolling banner. I think I saw it as a message there, and I clicked it because
Not
I
through
go in there
email.
like once a week.
Not through email.
I didn't get an email about it. Mm.
Oh, I feel like
I
I got
saw it
my.
in Creator Search Insights, and I clicked it to join. And then Luna, I don't know if she's still here, but she posted about it in our school community. And I don't know where she saw it, but she had signed up and posted so everybody saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Am I supposed to be in another group on Discord? Are you supposed to be in another group on Discord? No, not for agency related. Is that what you're asking? You're trying to make sure, do we have a Discord group? We do not. But it's up to you. We were talking about Service Plus having a Discord group.
And yeah, and that one you have to be invited to, and you have to wait for them to let you in.
Hey,
It's
Christina.
it's not one of those like, oh, I'm gonna just go in there. Mm-mm. You have to be invited. But the more you use the Service Plus feature, it kind of gets you an invite too, you know. And the more you use the Service Plus feature, it also helps you in general.
Hmm.
You want people to hit that as you, and it counts as leads.
Yeah. Lisa Blue, you asked about, I think you're talking about Diana Stroke Survivor. She is in the room. Diana, are you still here? She was in the room. Oh, sorry. She was in the room. She was saying who was the person that said something. Diana is in the room. Diana, you want to say hi and I'll ping you? Well, I may not be able to pin, but you can connect with Lisa. Um, so yeah, so I have to get off because I think Moonflower, are we meeting? Moonflower, we're meeting, or do we rearrange this meeting? Let me make sure my calendar is up to date because I know you had to change a meeting. So let me know if we're meeting. We are meeting. Yes. Okay. So this is the new one. All right. Perfect. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you, Coach Jesse. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
I'm growing.
all
I'm
right.
learning.
All right. All right. You,
I'm
hey, we're
I'm
in our growth
50.
season. This is our year.
Remember, I'm 50 now,
I
so I
see.
gotta grow.
I see.
Okay.
All right, friend. Take care.
All right.
Um, so let's see. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thanks. And then how do I know if you go live again? You said, how do I know if you go live again? Okay, so Lisa, everybody in the room that's new, when you click, there's a couple ways to set a reminder for someone's live. So you can click my fan club. When you first start in there, there's an option to set a notification. I personally like it when people go to my photo, click my photo, my mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again. It takes you to my main profile. There's a bell in the top right corner. So click the bell, and that's where you can get notifications of when I go live, when I post content. That's the notification I personally think you should set. But when you're in the live, there's the fan club here, and also in this mini profile, when you see it, there's a bell in that. It's just for the live, but that's both times. So I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every day. Although I'm doing some vacation in March, and I won't be going live every day. So thank you. Is there a link I sent? Is there a link I sent for? No, it's on my calendar. I, Never mind. I see it. Okay, yeah, I think you're good. Okay, great. Thank you. You're welcome. Um, all right, friends. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Urban Candy said, "Follow the live creator." Urban Candy, what you do? You ain't followed me in all these years. You said, "Can you DM me?" Yes. So DM me through Service Plus, or if you wanna click this message, DM me here. So DM me. You're welcome to DM me, friend. And it'll go straight to my messages, so I'll respond to your message. Um, you said, at where does it say you have no that you hadn't followed me? It just said it just popped up. Urban Eye Candy followed the live host. It said I wasn't following you. You have no followers. See, it's glitching today. It's being glitchy. Yeah. The whole, so if you guys get on TikTok and your TikTok live stream is acting weird, it's TikTok. It's not you. It's not you. Today is gonna be a really glitchy day. I'll send you the screenshot. Wow, wow. And it tracked whatever you did. It showed a new follower in my analytics. Yep. Oh wow, yeah, it does that big glitch. Yeah. Um, and my backstage system is not showing y'all either. So it's definitely glitching from that perspective too. Everyone's in like the list server I'm on. They've been talking about it, so it's glitching. It is a glitch going on. So just know, I just want you guys not to be alarmed. It'll be a little weird. Go live, Don't stress about it. Practice doing some of the features, talking to your community. You said blame it on the moon. Is it really the moon? It is a lunar. You're right. It's a lunar eclipse today. That's true. Just followed you again, too. Did you really? It is a lunar eclipse. So it is probably the moon, y'all. All right. That is true. So you said, yep. Okay. And we are in retrograde. I did not know that. Technology. Technology is not our friend in retrograde, and maybe for the lunar eclipse too. so, we're in it right now, but it's all good. So don't stress. Go live. Keep going live. Don't let it defeat you. Don't let it stop you from doing what you're destined to do. All right. We all are gonna have these days where some days are gonna be better than others, but we're gonna keep going and we're gonna keep learning. All right. All right, dear friends. I appreciate everybody. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I'll be back. I'm gonna be back at 4. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. All right. So I will see y'all later. Thank you all for the watching, the liking, the shares, the comments, and the gifting. I appreciate all the support. Remember, practice makes progress. All right. All right. Take care, everybody. See you later. Bye bye. See you later. See you soon. Moonflower. Bye bye. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. You said one more question. You can set audience control in your profile, but can you do the same for content disclosure? You can set it in your profile. Why did you say profile? You're saying like in your settings and privacy? I don't think I've seen that. I can see why you could, but I don't know if I've seen that. I know you could do it on the content side. I mean, for like your post as well as your, yes. Are you saying under settings and privacy? Um, that's a great point. You would have to show me where you're doing it for the audience control because like I said, I didn't know you could do that. And if you could do it for, you said, I always forget to turn it before I go live, and that's why. Oh, so is that a question? Question is, can you set it in settings and privacy so it's for your entire account? It will always be turned on. Like your content for your account says it's for 18 years and older. I don't know if you could do that. Right. You're asking me that question. Or you're saying you can do it. I don't know. I don't know if you could do that. Because I just think about like the times when you want to turn it off. Like, do you turn it off? Like, how do you a live event? You would have to turn it off to make sure it's off because it already defaults to on. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure though. So you say you definitely can for audience control, and then you're asking the question about content disclosure. I don't know the answer to either one of those. I know you could do it when you get ready to post an individual post, and I know you can do it when you get ready to do an individual live. As to make your whole account have those things automatically turned on, did not know it could be done for audience control. Makes sense that you could do it, you know. And it would make sense that you could do it for content disclosure too. Just didn't know you could. Um, so yeah, that's learning. I'll take a look at it in settings of privacy. If you want to send it to me, settings of privacy would content disclosure would make sense that you could do it. I could see why you what well they would do it for business accounts. That would automatically be turned on. It seemed like because you're definitely promoting a product, you're promoting your brand and services. So if you're in a business account, it means it should mean that it's turned on. Now the question is where do you turn it on at? But it makes sense that it's on. Okay, never mind, laugh out loud. Yeah. But I don't know if that's true. So all right, friend. Let me let you go. I'm gonna be back later. All right. Take care. Bye bye.